Hey everybody, this is June. Welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. We're in episode 13, getting up there in the numbers. We're over here by our spider and zombie spawner. I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing between last episode and this episode with the slimes. Yeah. Clear out a very big area. These are the 3 slime chunks that are supposed to be spawning slimes. This one here that we cleared out yesterday, and then I did these 2. And then I also put in a bunch of pumpkins just so that we didn't have a bunch of torches all over the place. And I extended the ceiling up to 4 because, and also a little bit of a weird like border around the line of 1 block because I've been having a weird issue. Between now and then, I wanted to get like a couple, maybe a stack of slime balls or so, just so that we had stuff that we can use for slime blocks and the pistons. But I only ended up getting 20. Only like a few slimes ended up spawning, which I think the reason for that is that we have a bunch of unlit caves around here, and so other hostile mobs are kind of jamming up the mob cap and not letting new ones and spawning. So it's kind of affecting our slime spawner rates because of that. So what I think today, and you can see I've been starting to do it. I think we're going to, at least for the start here, we're just gonna dig up to the surface here to make a elevator where we can just drop down or climb back up to reset whatever mobs might be in the area, so that it'll refresh the mob cap, get rid of any of the unwanted spawns, and let new slimes in, right? So just to do that, we're just going to dig up a hole up to the surface. This is going to be a bit quick and easy. I think I'm going to put down a water bucket here so that it's easier to get back down. And then, yeah, just going to climb all the way up here. We're probably going to put a ladder on one of these sides so that it'll be a bit easier to climb back up. Just about hit dirt now. There we are. We seem to be next to the birch forest. Oh, not that far away, actually. Yeah, it's our base over there. I'm gonna grab another bucket while I'm here. And I do need a whole bunch of ladders, because I'm gonna place those on the way down. And this is what I mean by our bulk storage system last time. We have a lot of spruce logs now. Oh. There must have been an explosion here that I don't remember, because there's a lot of floating trees around here. Maybe this is one of the ones that I never, like, when I was farming creepers for the 10th episode, I didn't end up getting all of them correct, so maybe this is one of them? I don't remember. Looks a bit weird, honestly. Just like floating logs. But yeah, this is where we ended up coming from. And what's really nice about this is going to be another entrance to our underground mob spawner area, which is great because going through the quarry takes like a minute to a minute and a half to get to all the spawners and stuff. So just being able to come down it a different route is going to be really, really nice. No slimes yet. I was hoping there was going to be a couple, but probably just need to do a couple trips up and down to have a good number of them. Made a bunch of ladders. Just gonna ladder up. There we go. I guess it is also nighttime, so not really gonna be able to get too much more out of the mobs, but yeah, it's gonna be really nice to just be able to go up and down and up and down. I don't know if I need this really. Does it actually, like, help at all? Guess so, kinda. Yeah, because then... Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's neat. I did not know that. We actually have a decent chunk of lapis now, so it's nice to see that. We're not going to really be running out of any enchantment stuff anytime soon. We did end up getting another 30 levels. I enchanted this a little bit ago. I hit 30 and just ended up putting on this. And I wanted to see if there's anything better that we can put on. This is a Fortune 2. I don't really think I need that. Last protection is not really necessary, and this is unbreaking. Breaking on a sword would be really nice. Yeah, why not? Sharpness? Just unbreaking. That's fine. It'll be nice to have around once once this one gets spent. Slowly upgrading all our tools and stuff. Really important at this stage of the game, right? I do want to try and see if I can't make another... if I can get Silk Touch on a pick, that'd be really nice. Efficiency 4 is also really good. Since I can... the reason I'm using this now is because I got Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 on this Diamond Pickaxe. I was like, okay, now I can kind of just... repair this one with this. It'll get Efficiency 5 and also, you know, get it to full durability, and that'll be that. We'll get a good amount of faster that way. So I've just been using this because I can. I did also want to show this off. I ended up putting some spruce logs, or what are these called again? I don't actually remember the name of it. Spruce wood, yeah. The full texture block of wood. I put them around our enchanting table here with some dark oak and a anvil here. Once we're gonna need to use this, plus some hidden lighting of a pumpkin. And just kind of made this the transition, which I think looks nicer. I think. Not like completely sold on it, but it does look a little bit better than just having tiles. So I think we're probably gonna keep this. And I also put some hidden pumpkin lighting underneath our furnace array here. So what we have now is some stairs, stone slab stairs. What are these called again? Stone bricks, right? Stone brick stairs and a pumpkin. And that's just that's able to let light through this little tiny area here, and you know, makes it leak light out and lets us not have torches inside. All right, so let's get started on changing the way that our spider system works. The way we had it before was there was water flowing down over here into the water stream over on this side, and then they ended up getting kind of staircased up to pace over here. This made them get stuck where these signs are, and so made them end up just staying here and not progressing in the system. As well as getting stuck in this section right here. They kind of fought against where this block was, and it made it very hard to be able to get more than like a couple spiders in there. Now, first port of order is we're going to have to tear out all of this, because this isn't going to be working. And I think it all gets hinged on this, so if I just... Yep. There it goes. Gonna just do that. We're going to have a much simpler system. I was tinkering around in creative as to how to make this work, and I think I was kind of overcomplicating things. We don't really need any of this fancy water, you know, half slab thing in order to get them up. We don't need any weird little entrances like that. Nah, we really just need... Oops. We just need, like, a couple water systems. just water streams, more or less. Because the more we over-engineer something, the easier it is for it to break. At least that's how it feels like with these spiders. I did not bring nearly enough cobblestone. So we're going to keep things simple. We're going to keep them pretty easy to just discern and understand. And for that, that's going to be having a water flow on both of these sides all the way down here, just to condense them into one little stream. That should... We want only 4 blocks of water, like 4 water streams, because or else they start getting attracted to the bottom of the block and start, you know, messing with things and not being able to, just not behaving in general. And I feel like I forgot something. I needed another water source. That's fine. Yeah, we're gonna put a bunch of signs like this. Water basically just flowing like that. I need to get an infinite spring going here just so that it's easier to deal with. I'm gonna take this. Yeah, so it's gonna be just all the way across the edge here. A whole bunch of water with signs keeping it all in. At least on this area. I think I need this filled in as well. Yeah, there's a lot of cleanup to be had with this failed attempt. That's okay. We'll replace it with something much, much better. Yeah, that should be the last one. I actually did one more than I needed to. Yeah. So the water is gonna be like this. Oh, voice crack. Ooh, I'm gonna need to do something about that. I did something about it. Yeah, the simpler we make a water system with this, the easier it's gonna be to determine like what's going wrong and if anything needs changing. So we're gonna just send a block like this. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of water. We're gonna take this down. I don't know if we need to make this 1 block lower. We shall see later on. And yeah, simple as come. Once again, place another water source here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should be it, right? I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be here. Okay. Now comes the slightly more complicated part. Actually, no, not yet. We're gonna do the same thing one more time. We're gonna, once again, put another water source here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be the last block there. We can just put a sign here. Or, no. This is the part that gets complicated. So, we want to staircase up. We want to send all of the spiders that get dropped in this area up there. And so to do that, we need to staircase up. I had an issue before where the ones with the signs was not working. And so I came up with a much easier, much more consistent solution. Just stairs. That's literally all it is. It keeps them in a 1 block space, like this. So they're going to end up going here, and stopping right down there, and then just get taken by the water stream on this side, and then just continue going. And that should work. I'm gonna ask, how are you gonna get them down to a 1 block space? This, I think, just worked. I might have to look at it again, but I think just doing something like this, where the water stream just ends to the air and then they just drop down, it seemed to work. And so I'm gonna do that. And so once that happens, suddenly there's just this one tile tall block here. One block tall tunnel that they then get squished into these stairs, and then they just keep going. And basically that's the pattern to repeat for a while. We want to get them to kind of this area, I think. Because we want to be able to hit them from this little tiny platform. I'm going to have to try and determine the exact location where we can stand while still being within, like, spawning radius of both these spawners. I think it's literally, like, this tiny area. This 3x3. Yeah, it kind of seems that way. Oh, I can go here. I don't know if seeing the particles is accurate. I'm gonna have to check on that, but for now we're just gonna send them to like over here, and then we'll be able to kill them from a distance. I don't know how the killing chambers should be, because the easiest way is to make them fall 21 blocks. I think 21 blocks in order to get them to a 1 block kill, but then that would require a lot more like spiraling up, and yeah. I think we might try to do a crusher trap. I don't know how effective those are anymore. Yeah. We'll try something out. We'll try something out. So I ended up digging a bit of a giant hole here because I ended up realizing it's a little bit hard to explain the intricacies of how this works and wrap your head around it, while also still working on it from a, oh, let me just do it while digging through kind of point of view. It was a little bit confusing, so we're just gonna have a bit of a clean slate here, and we're gonna use some of these. I cooked up a bunch of stone bricks, and we're gonna use this as just like the outside sort of padding. So essentially, what we're trying to do here is take. This is where the spiders are going to be coming in. As you can see, this is the stream that leads them into here, and this is the little bit of a jump up that they do with these stairs. And so what we're gonna be doing here, this is our next jump up with these other stairs. What we just need to do, essentially, the water block's gonna be here, so there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna put a stair on after the 4th one, and then just put the water bucket like that. And that's how we are doing corners, like bending in the in the tunnel, just to be able to make this go up a little bit more effectively. And we're also gonna just put glass here, because I think that will look a little bit nicer at the end of things. I wanted to dye this gray, but we don't really have any access to gray dye at the moment, so just gonna opt in with the regular glass. And yeah, this is essentially the pattern. The water block goes here. We want 1, 2, 3 more blocks of that, and the other stair ends up here. And then we can put, I think I am gonna just, that's fine. Just 2 more glass blocks like that. And another water source right here. As you can see, this is again doing the same exact thing, but just keep continuously bending up. And we need to do that until we get to about this point, after which we're gonna probably have to do a little bit of a weird thing in order to make them go in the direction that we want them to. But yeah. I will say, this is definitely one of the more difficult kind of things to wrap your head around. I was talking about the first time that I was doing this. We were still with the old way that we were doing the project. It's just hard to wrap your head around sort of the like dimensionality of blurring up you know, tubing like this essentially. It's just a little bit of a complicated process, and so yeah, this is like my third try. I'm trying to re-record it. This is a little bit of a fun thing I did here. These blocks are actually waterlogged, so you can just pick up water like this. I had to move this over because this is going to be where we're going to be funneling them into. So the idea is just going to be, I kind of want it to be visible, first of all, and second of all, the spiders from over there is going to be coming over and stopping like around here-ish. Again, don't know the exact killing system yet, but we're gonna figure that out. First, we need to bring them all the way up, and then we're gonna be able to, you know, deal with them. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for a bit more, and then see you soon. There ends up being a nice little spiraling staircase effect once all the piping is in, which is really nice. This is also good because I was kind of afraid we wouldn't have access to the wiring, or the piping, once we were all, you know, filled this all in. So being able to see everything going on and seeing where they get stuck is pretty nice. Like, yeah, free chem kind of does that, but also, you know, nothing beats your own two eyes. I'm gonna fire up the spider spawner real quick, just to be able to, I need to fill that in, just to be able to see if there's anything wrong with it, if they get stuck anywhere. So, here we go. Kind of inaugural, test, hopefully with much better, planning. I'll fill this in real quick. We are gonna miss them going up here, I think, but we might be able to catch them in the piping. Ah, you immediately go. I think it's because you saw it. I think it's because this guy saw me. But there should be spiders in the piping now. Right? Uh-oh. What's wrong? Oh, they're getting stuck again. Oh. What happened here? They're not going up the way I thought they would. Oh, is this too long? 4, 5. Oh, I made this too... Hold on. But we do get to see them go up the pipes. At least one of them. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. So, the reason why we want them to be 4 blocks long on the pipe is if it's anything less than that, they end up getting stuck. Oh, and these guys can actually see me through the gap in the stairs, but they don't actually... I don't think they can do anything about that. Doesn't look like it. Okay. So yeah, now they're all gonna go ahead and conglomerate over to here, and we can just kill them. This isn't gonna be the final step, though. We do want them to be, like, kind of over here. Getting them around is gonna be a little bit more of a question, but... this is a bug in the design. As you can see, this is a 5 block long stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so now they're getting stuck on here because they're able to, they're not getting pushed. They're clinging to the walls. So that's why we want that specifically to be 4 wide, or 4 long, or else they just are unable to get through. So that's gonna be a toughie to fix. Because that's kind of the entire pattern of the spiral staircase, is hinging on that specific area. This is 4 long though, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. So I need to move this back and then figure out... I think I'm gonna have to tear this down again. I need so much more glass. God dang it. think I'm gonna try and re-implement the thing we had before with this section, where we had water flowing onto these two, I'm forgetting the name of it, fences, and then just having a water sign like this into another block of water like that. And hopefully that fixes it without me having to tear literally everything down. Because that's a lot of glass, and I don't have a good source of it currently. So I'm just gonna load it up like that and hope that works. Because the only issue with that we had it that way was that the water stream was a little bit too weak to carry them at the end. I think it's good enough as it is to be able to like keep them level on the same like y-axis, because otherwise we'd have to like make them go all the way over here and make like a U-turn all the way back, and I'm hoping that'll work. I don't want to rebuild the whole thing, so putting a lot of faith. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, they like try to jump at me when they see me through these stairs, but yeah, the water is too powerful and they're not really able to do anything to fight it. So that's good. That's good. I'm gonna go to free cam and see if there's any getting stuck again, and it doesn't look that way. There we go. Going all the way down again, and we just want them to basically glide on through here, and that's what they're doing. Okay, crisis averted. Thank God I don't have to redo all of this. And yeah, I just have them coming up here. I made them go a block up because otherwise they were, ow, jerk. Otherwise, they were kind of getting knocked back into the water stream, whereas like this, I can just swing at them without any care in the world. They'll be always in that spot. But yeah, okay. Oh, crisis averted. We're all good with the piping. That's probably gonna wrap it up for this episode, though, guys. We finally got the spider spawner up and running and in a functional state, bringing all the spawns that are coming from over to here right about near where we're gonna start killing them. I think we are just kind of gonna like, oops, sorry guys. I think we're just gonna kind of like string them over to here, and maybe over here is gonna be where we're gonna be sitting whacking them, so that we're still gonna be within both ranges, within range of both the spawners. But that's gonna be for a future day when we're gonna be connecting everything together. For now, I'm just happy I can sit here and whack spiders until for all that my life wants. Till my heart's content. I hope you guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Take care, and bye-bye.